for you to react to. How about that?
Questions.
Questions?
Mhm.
All right,
All
go
right,
ahead.
so ask away.
Video.
So ask questions. We'll go dating, lifestyle. We're here on the panel.
You got two
Myron,
guys that are gonna
myself.
be honest with you and politically incorrect.
You got the chat too as well.
So,
bunch of
what's
guys.
your idea, like your actual idea of what a bad bitch should be? Since we're always asked what our ideal man is, like, what's your idea of a bad bitch? In your personal, like, not some girl who everyone could get, like, your personal, I'll cuff her, I'll take her, she's mine.
Okay.
Quick question. Chris, there was a good question that came earlier in the show. Did you make a note of that one?
No.
About asking the girls about something. It was earlier at the
I'll
top of
find
the
it.
show.
I'll find it.
Yeah. If you could find it, it was. I think it was a $10 super chat. I think it was yellow. But it was a pretty good question. All right. Go ahead, Fresh.
Yeah. So you're asking for my definition of like a bad chick,
like your dream girl. In other words.
I would just say like someone that understands my lifestyle, that's considerate, also adds value to my life. So for example, let's say I'm doing a podcast, right? And like my dog is at home alone. All right, I got you, babe. I'm gonna watch the dog, take him out. Just simple things like that. Like I see, okay, you know what? She's helping me with things that I need in life.
Right.
Versus like calling, oh, where you at? Why you not home? You know, just not being annoying. So having that peace at home is important to me, especially with that person. And then secondly, obviously attractive. You know, good looking. Doesn't have to have like, I mean, I got like two categories, right? Either you got a fat ass or you don't. But if the face is cool, then we can make it work. That being said, I'm not really like particular in that sense, and just adding value, you know, be considerate, and then from there, because for example, like let's say like I'm with you, I got you, like don't worry about food, where we're going, when we travel, I got you. So to me, that's important to have that respect as well on the other end.
Okay, I fuck with that.
So you like girls with fat asses?
See,
And
okay,
who needs that?
This is what you took from that.
I only used to
But
go
then
for
you
girls-
don't like black girls.
No. I used to only go for fat asses, but now it's like I've actually dated girls without asses. Like, damn, I actually like her because she's considerate. She's actually like okay.
So you're saying you didn't like the girls that had fat asses, you just liked them because they had fat asses.
I guess because like it's a stereotype. How to put it? You know when you see everyone going after one thing and then you get it, you're like, okay, cool, I got it, but like it wasn't what you really wanted. Like I don't see everyone say, oh, fat ass girl, cool, I got it, and it was like, all right, it's cool, but like the person that she wasn't who I wanted to be with. If that makes sense.
Okay, so you just going off of girls with fat asses and didn't like them. So then
Why
now-
is he so particular about fat ass? This girl. She's that she doesn't have or she has well, some girls can be so stupid in their person, honestly.
now you found that girls with no ass you like.
No, I'm saying a lot of girls that I found with ass, the personality wasn't there.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that there aren't girls out there with a fat ass has personality. I'm just saying like the ones that I found didn't have that.
And was they black girls? Because I remember you mentioning saying that you don't like black girls.
No, I dated black girls before.
Yeah, so the girls with the fat asses, was they black girls?
Some of them were.
Yeah.
So you don't go off the ass no more. You go off the personality.
Exactly. Like before, it's just like straight looks. And I was like, okay, what does she offer me outside of just looks?
But what does it mean, personality? Like
in terms of like being considerate. Like, is she respectful? Is she like can I bring her on my friends, my colleagues? Like, is she personable? Stuff like that.
Like give the same energy you want.
Yeah, pretty much like I can bring her
caring.
around and not feel like, oh, I'm bringing a whole around. It's like, okay, cool. This is my girl. She's gonna represent me as someone that's capable of being around, you know, high class people.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
If the girl's ugly but her personality is great and everything that you want, you gonna date her?
Nope. No. For me, it's
'Cause
like
he
okay,
has to be attracted
so
to that
I need
person
two
first.
things: just good looks and personality. Versus because, like I said before, it just looks.
All right, so what if her face look good but she look like a linebacker runner, like her body shape?
He's not
In my
attracted
humble
to that.
opinion,
But her
I have
face
to
is
be
pretty. He said the
into
face gotta be
sexually.
pretty.
If I'm not into sexually, then what's the point? You feel me? So like, that has to be there, and then the personality as well.
I have one more question.
Sure.
Okay, so it sounds like you kind of want a stay-at-home wife. You're like, oh, someone to take out my dog. You know, I got you if we're
No.
going on trips. Like, what if she has her own like career? You know, like she has her own thing going on, and she can't take out your dog or whatever. But she has the personality. She checks off all the boxes. Like, do you want someone that you can take care of, or like, is it attractive to you that she has her own thing going?
No, my thing is like, okay, I do want someone that isn't gonna be bothering me the whole time. Obviously, have her own thing going.
Mm.
However, like if I had to choose, like, okay, are you helping me with our business together, like me and you, or is it like you're doing your own thing and like you don't take for me at all? Like that's another downside to see because, for example, a woman that has her own shit going, she might not have time to like cater to you or be with you.
Yeah.
That's another thing that guys don't really like because, like, for example, I want to I can go with, have fun with, but like she's not always gonna be occupied with her shit. If that makes sense.
What if she has her
Yeah.
own business?
Right.
You know, like girl boss.
It's
Nobody
it's
can't
a-
just be
it's a double-edged sword.
just falling to your toes for you,
Right.
ready there to tie your shoe.
So
like,
I just recently owned my own business, and honestly, if I have a man who can take care of me, I'll quit my business right now.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, why would I want my
Yeah.
business for?
nothing.
Are you serious? I would love to be a housewife.
Yeah.
I would
I will
never
be a
love to
housewife. So
depend-
whoever
Yeah.
wants.
I would never love to depend on any man at all.
Agreed.
Exactly,
At
because they could
all.
leave.
Agreed.
At all.
It's not about that though. You can still make money.
Maybe. Anyway, let's keep pushing.
Especially now with crypto, you can be a millionaire, billionaire if you're smart.
Yeah.
You just have to will in, and you have your money make money. You don't have to actively be there working.
But
So if I can make money like that, and if I can be 24/7 with my men, hell yeah, I'll do it.
But you just work so hard to get your business. You gonna quit it for a nigga to just give you money?
Because
For
if
real.
he's
Right.
giving
Could
me, it's not
leave.
about money. It's not about money at all. It's not about money. It's about the providing. Either he provides me security, safety, comfort, all of that.
But like,
can
don't you want to do your
tomorrow.
own thing?
Hey,
you know?
hey, ladies,
Of
ladies,
course.
ladies. Number one, let her finish her point. Number two, if you want to ask her a question, that's fine, but one at a time. Don't all pile in on her and hurt the quality of the show. One mic at a time.
No, I just personally think that maybe it's because I come from a third world country, right? In my country, and the way it works in my family, my parents are still together. They've been together for 27 years. Obviously, it hasn't been perfect, but I have that that ideal family or how a family should function, right? So, for example, in my family, it worked for you to not have two leaders. You only have one leader. Either that's the man or the female, but it's up on the family, whichever one you decide. In my family, in my eyes, I think the man should be it, right? I don't expect me to work and then like my
That's nonsense. She was doing well until she now said either the man or the wife will be the leader in a third world country. Anyway, she's a girl, so it's one thing with girls. Sometimes they say things just to impress other girls around. Unlike a man, most times you just say it the way it is. It doesn't matter how anybody around there feels about your position. There's no third world country. I can't think of any third world country that because they are more traditional. They say adhere to their cultures, and traditionally, or if you go back to almost every tribe or race, men are the leaders. They are the head of the homes. So for her to be saying, I don't know which tribe or race she is, but then, like I said, she said third world country, so I will assume the head of the father was the head. Unless it's not longer, maybe they are no longer that traditional, but they say it like that. Maybe they are living in the city. So even in third world countries, people that live in the cities, they tend to practice Western cultures a little more than those still living in the rural areas of those third world countries, just like Nigeria.
my man just raising the kids. No, I expect my man to provide. Unfortunately, it comes down to money because that's just how it is right now. But no, 100% I would stay home and
Because-
raise the kids
can I
and
say
cook for
something?
you.
Most-
and,
of you?
course.
Most guys don't want to date a boss babe. Just keeping it up.
I want to say
That is
something
true.
to
course.
that effect. I think also ethnically, a lot of I mean, I relate to you in the sense of like growing up. My mom is an executive chef. Like she's a boss ass woman. She is an executive chef at like this big restaurant in West Palm. Growing up, traditionally, like in Hispanic households, a lot like what you were saying. My dad probably picked my mom for her looks, blah blah blah, what have you. She was stay-at-home mom, but not necessarily in the like, oh, I'm relying on him for money, because he did provide all of the money, and we were financially very well off prior to the recession. She actually was an asset to his business. So like you being a boss, like you can be a boss babe under your man's company as well. That's You don't have to do two completely separate things.
I feel like we got that law passed back in, I don't know, 1800s, that women can vote, and I feel like we should use our rights, and I feel like we should be bosses, and it should not always be a man being a boss. I feel like women should be bosses, and y'all both can do it. I don't feel like one just is supposed to do it and you're supposed to help your. No, I feel like both can do it. I don't feel like a woman should be I don't feel like a woman should depend on a nigga at all. I feel like a woman, what a nigga does for you is supposed to be a bonus. And that's just supposed to, whatever bonus y'all get, y'all can do it together. But you still have your stuff on the side. You still have your business that you work for. And you still have your own thing going. I don't believe in you sitting there and letting a nigga take care of you. At all. That could be a plus. He could still take care of you. I still want a nigga to take care of me.
You're misunderstood. No. You're changing the conversation how you want it to fit for you. I did not say that at all. I didn't say that.
You said you'll quit your business.
I will quit my business if a man will.
He's taking care of you.
Women should have the choice to do either or.
Again, it's not about the money. It's about if I want to be with that guy, right? I cannot be committed to him 100% if I have a business to run, if I have clients, if I have kids, if I have this, I can't, So in order for me to be an example mother, I want to be a mother, to me that's my success as a female. If I have created a family, to me that's what success is. It's not about money. It's not about a business. I mean, obviously it's great because I'm in Miami, taking advantage of the city. I think I'm smart for the age that I am. So I have to take advantage of all of this. But if I had the man to tell me, and he fits the type of man that I know would take care of me emotionally, spiritually, physically, then I would 100%, right now, quit. Okay. Because again, I will help him in whatever it is that he needs to provide for me. This is how I see it. As long as I am keeping my man inspired, he will always be giving me 10 times more, right? So I don't mind being submissive to my man. I really don't, I just need to inspire him, for him to bring the masculinity, for me, the protection, everything I need to be taken care of. And yeah, I
understand, but I just disagree.
Quick question.
Drop the mic. Yeah, she hit a lot of facts.
So you had something that you want to say, and I see that you had your hand too.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
I don't know. I just feel like I was in a relationship a few years ago, and I was kind of like that. This was before I started my Twitch stream and everything. Yeah. And I was just so into the relationship, and he had his own things going, and I was always catering to him, and I got fucking bored. And I was like, I need a hobby.
Because he was a beta male. That's why you got bored.
He
fucking, you would now get bored with a real man.
And that's probably fair. He fucking sucked. But at the end of the day, I feel like, maybe you don't need a business. You can be the mother of his children and depend on him financially, but you need a fucking hobby. Or you're gonna be sitting in the house.
I'm not just saying you should sit at home and do nothing. No,
she's just saying that the I want to say the brunt of her time is spent raising the family. You can have hobbies. You could do.
Of course, I'm not saying you should be locked at home, do nothing. No, absolutely not.
You can't serve two masters. Either you're serving your man and your family, or your career.
Why do I have to serve someone? Can't we just be partners in a relationship?
I mean,
it is about unity. No, I agree. It is about unity.
That's life. We're all serving
There's
something.
No two CEOs. There's only one CEO or one boss, right? So if you have a career, a job, you have two masters. Now, at some point, you got to choose either.
Honestly, I do really pity American men. At least Western men, not just in North USA, any man, any call it a real man or traditional man who is more conservative. I just pity you guys. I mean, that wants to be in a relationship, have a family, have a girlfriend. I mean, this is what you have to go to. I mean, how dare you ask me to be submissive to you as a woman? That's basically what she's saying, including this one. I mean, it's like they don't understand the term wife, what it means. Nobody is stopping you from being single, running your business. But once you want to choose that wife, become a wife to a man, I guess their mothers were almost the same, because the person that is supposed to teach them as when they were growing up what it entails as a woman or as a girl to be a wife failed in the job. Maybe they all had the same mindset like that. So how would they know differently? Let's keep watching.
you work together on a business, which is like I want to say coexistent, or one or the other. But to make it work, you gotta choose one or the other.
I mean, aren't you guys together on a business, right? Like any partnership, it doesn't have to be one is higher than the other. It can be a 50-50 deal.
Right.
We both raise the kids. We both do our chores. We both are human beings.
But
that respect
it
each other.
cannot be though.
See,
That you're saying you should
why
have
not?
two
Why
leadership.
not?
Because why don't you have two presidents in
Exactly.
running America?
What I could tell you is, Western women, they have no form of respect for men. Even here in Nigeria now, it's become order of the day. I mean, the only place where you can gain respect as a man now, unless maybe you go to rural areas. You don't have to be rich to get respect for women. That's a good thing about rural areas, the rural part of Nigeria. All these remote areas, the villages. Once you're a man, almost you are automatically, women respect you. I'm not saying there won't be a degree of respect, but you are respected. Because of how they are being raised. It's not like all of them, but as a majority, depending on so it's still there. That culture or tradition is still there. But when you come to the cities, Nigeria, not really. I mean, you only even when you have some money, still they would. I mean, you hardly get any respect. You hardly, unless you are sticking rich. I mean, I'm talking about sticking rich. Then, you only respecting you because of that money. That you have more than other men, and that respect is probably once you start dating her or you start to have a kind of relationship with her, personal relationship, the respect goes out of the window. So yeah, it's hard. On a few occasions, I do come even here in the city, but man, maybe I'll do a different video on that, but man, it's hard to listen and watch this video.
It sounds good on paper,
You can't.
But you have a
that's
vice president.
Exactly. That's
It
why you
sounds
have
good
a
on paper,
wife.
but in real life, that does not work.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and,
That's fair.
I just
and,
feel like if I'm a boss babe, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm focused on myself. If I have
Exactly.
my business, I don't
Yeah.
want no man. I'm just not trying to be a wife.
I don't know. I want a man. Business, no business. I think a female
I'm trying to
cannot
move to
do
Washington
without a
to marry
man.
myself, actually.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Let's just do that.
But
So, like, to rebuttal to all that, like, I see where everyone's coming from because you feel me? I came from a broken home. Dad hates me. Mom's trash. But it made me want to try for 5 years with a dude because we had kids. You feel me? And so, like,
I don't know why women don't try. Well, there's something women don't understand, especially the so-called educated, or I don't know, not all, of course, not all of them, but some of these women always want to sound like a man. You are with men and you are saying, you feel me? This is masculine. I mean, don't talk like that. You are a woman. You also be soft. If you start talking like a man, like this one, when she was talking, as if it was like one dude, men will find you repulsive because it's like, why would they feel attracted to you unless the person is a gay? Because you are talking like a man to him, using the same terms, sound, not necessarily sound after all. Well, me, I don't have that deep masculine voice, which used to be, but something happened. It's a different story. Maybe I'll do a video on that separately. But my point is, what comes out of your mouth, things you say could make a guy, even if he has good body, but once you start to move like a man, like I said, it's only a gay that will find you. I don't know, because like you see, I'm also a man with breast, so he won't find you very attractive anymore.
I feel like where it is it's not necessarily you're quitting your job for a dude, but if you get like support's not always money. It could be emotional. It could be like making him keep going. But as long as he's giving you something back, if he's fucking your whole family and shit, you in the wrong place. Get out.
Mhm.
So to be a boss, like I had to separate myself where do I want to do this or be a good mom? And at the end of the day, I don't got time to be a girlfriend, but I got all the time in the world to be a mom. That's why I do what I do. But if my life was different and I was raised different, I probably would have been different. But Sabaske, you feel me? I made it work with a loser and it showed me how to be. But everybody's different. Everybody comes from different backgrounds.
For sure.
Okay, I got some.
She was with a loser and had children with a loser. That's one thing with anyway. Nothing I could say. It's only people that know her. She's speaking that will say, "Oh, he's talking about this guy." Who knows? Maybe the guy at that time, guy was taking care of her financially or whatever. Or it could be a talk. Maybe one rough guy, which most girls like this would prefer. They want somebody tough who is acting criminal in nature based on attitude. And then something will now happen. Maybe the guy loses the money or the business or whatever he's doing. Then suddenly he's a loser. He will just forget everything the man has done for him, even if the guy didn't have much money. But at that time, she was like, "Hey, you are the best." Now he's a loser because you dumped him. It's hard. Men hardly say such negative things about girls they dated. Yeah, they could point out, "Oh, this girl in reality," but yeah, well, some could do though. Anyway.
Something to say.
Yeah.
So-
I do.
Wait, hold on. Let Ellie go, and then then we'll
Okay.
turn it back to you. Go ahead.
So, like I said, growing up, I have or even like now, I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I can, for a fact, say that my parents' their marriage was better before my mother was like both of them were working, because she had time to focus on us, focus on making sure that he was happy, and also being an asset to his business. You know, so I think ideally, boss babe culture, like if that's what you want to do, good for you. But a lot of women get screwed over by boss babe culture in the long run. In the long run, a lot of women get screwed over by boss babe. I'm not saying don't have a business, don't be smart, don't educate yourself, don't get your money up. I'm not saying that. But why would you want to do more work than you have to do?
Exactly.
Because I did it. Because it came from me. Because I set a goal and I actually did it. Because I accomplished it and nobody helped me. Because this is what I did. I got dealt a shitty hand and I gave the hand to myself. I'm the one who started the generational wealth for my family, for my kids. That's why you will have to do it. A man is not, I don't like how a man is supposed to be that always the money maker. So you're saying to me, so I have to quit my business to help yours. You quit your business to help mine. I make way more money than you. When men do that,
A lot of
No,
men.
Ooh. Traditionally, when a man is marrying a woman, you are coming into the man's kingdom. It's not the other way around. If you are rich and the man is poor, you are marrying into his poverty. It's not up to the man to say, "You know what? No, let's work with the riches you have, not go down to my level, my poverty." That will manage the situation. If you live in London, you the woman, and your man is lives in Nigeria, and then you agree to marry him, in as much as people in Nigeria are doing everything they can to relocate to London or other Western countries where so-called greener pastures are. Well, yeah, they are there actually. Not as they used to be. See, at least economically they are better than us, Nigeria. A Nigerian marry you, a man that lives in Nigeria and you live in London or USA, you are moving down to him. That I'm saying traditionally, culturally, that's what is expected. Not the other way around. Things have changed now. People are doing it because, trying to survive, to make money. So even when the girl is over there, start making more money, and then for some reason, two of you meet and decide to marry. Hey, the man is marrying you because you are like a source of his, maybe to survive. So he marry you so that you move over there. So he's marrying you not because he likes you, he's marrying you because you are the means for him to move out of Nigeria for something better. But in a situation where the man is actually financially okay, come on, you are coming down. Or no marriage. Let's continue. The reason I'm saying that for the she is saying, why leave my business? People that relocate, they shut down their whatever they are doing in their former location. Once you marry the man, you move with that man to wherever the man is.
More money, yeah.
That's true. I mean, that's to you. Be honest.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's not how women are built.
But
Exactly.
that's how you would have to go about it. Like
Yeah.
if you want that man, like if you're running a business and you're making more than him, and then you don't want to quit that business, he's going to have to basically be the sub in the whole situation. He's gonna have to double down and be like, okay, fuck my business. I'm gonna take care of home because my woman is being a boss bitch and she's out there making the money. So I gotta make sure home is straight, especially if y'all got kids together and stuff. It has to be a tit for tat.
One
Like
or
it
the
has
other.
to, yeah, it's a one or you can't have both of the
Can't have
plates.
both.
I just feel like
say your
I'm.
point and then say your point and then I'll weigh in on this because
Yeah.
this is
Okay.
very, I've been listening very close to everything.
I feel like I'm just cut from a different cloth where it's like you should never depend on anybody. If you got dealt a hand, I got dealt a shitty hand, and you made that hand for yourself, I would never.
This nonsense women always say, or girls usually say, I dealt a hand, a man abused me. God, shut the fuck up. Seriously, it's very annoying. Of all the men that are coming to woo you, you knew the ones that are actually good men that will never do such a thing to you. But to you all know they are very boring. But once you see those bad guys, they are the way they hang out, the way they move, man. Even if they say if people are telling you the man sells drug. In fact, the fact that he sells drug or is a bad boy, is this or that, will even make you to even want him more than any other person. Oh, this man abuses women, he does this, he does that, you will even want him more. And this other man who is very nice, so-called nice man, has a job, doing this that can financially take care of you as well. He might not be extremely rich. No, he's boring. You want that one that every other girl is pursuing because he's a bad boy. And then by the time you enter, if things doesn't work out, then suddenly, he maltreated me, he did this. Nonsense.
Never give it up for anybody. I don't care how much I love you. I'm never giving that up because I did this for myself. I set this goal and this is what I accomplished. I did this.
You're gonna stay single for a long time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think this thing falls. What do I think comes up? Very unfortunate, honestly.
We're like
Hold on.
on pause.
All right. We're back, guys. Sorry for the thing. And then Chris, do a quick little ping check real fast to make sure. I don't know why the hell the internet is timed out there, but we're okay. We're back. Give us ones in the chat if audio and everything is good, guys. Give us ones in the chat. Ones in the chat if everything's good, because this is very important. What I'm about to talk about here, because no one at the table is wrong. Okay,
that is true.
No one at the table is actually wrong, surprisingly, despite what people may think with their personal beliefs and stuff. What's the we got ones?
Yeah.
Ones?
1 second.
Yeah.
Ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones.
I
All right,
see
cool.
ones.
All right, we're good. So okay. So there's a lot of different mindsets here at the table, which is fantastic. Real quick, how old are you?
25.
You?
22.
Okay.
26.
26. Okay. Chris.
It's on me.
You can see they actually showed no wonder they're 25, 22. This one is said 22. He's speaking as if he has seen life. So I could understand they are still young. So No need to. Well, I won't call them children, but their life experiences are not yet high enough for them to understand life actually. So yeah, they are still speaking as if they are teenagers. So yeah, get the point. You understand? You don't make those kind of drastic statements. That will I submit them, man. I say why? It's a different thing. I don't want to be anybody's wife. Fine, no, but saying I say I want to be a wife and still be the head of the family. I say why? Because definitely there can't be two heads of a family, so it has to be one person. So to you, you must be you. It can't be me. Then it can't be him. Then why are you becoming a wife? You can also just live the rest of your life as it is. You know. Nobody will even question that.
What the fuck? Is that my phone?
Yeah.
Oh, probably my phone. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're back. And then, how old are you, Ellie?
24.
24?
25.
25.
I'm 22, but I'll be 23 this month.
Okay. And then you?
25.
25. Okay, so you're the oldest at the table.
I think so.
Okay.
So you can see they are younger, so but not necessarily too young because this is the age they're supposed to get married. Actually, this is the age they're supposed to be married. I mean, once you get to over 30, basically, danger zone.
Which isn't that old, but this I've always said it in your 20s. Each year is almost dog years for a woman, especially.
Yeah.
For personal development and just understanding certain things. So here's the thing, and just out of curiosity, do you come from a Muslim background?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so she's the one that is saying she would leave everything. But then remember she said that it could be either the wife or the husband that will be the head. Come on, in Muslim society, a wife will be the head.
Because Albanians have there's a lot of Muslims there. So here's the thing that I want to let women know, and I think this is especially here in the West, the United States, etc. You know, we tell women that they can have it all. They can get a career, they can make this money, they could be a boss, and then while doing all of that, they can attract a man on their caliber that's also a boss that's gonna be okay with them being a boss and them working together in some kind of partnership, as you would say. And I'm here to tell you guys, nope, that's not the way the world works. Okay, men that are successful, hypermasculine, competitive, etc., they're gonna want a feminine, submissive woman. And the problem is that so many women want to be married, but they don't want to necessarily be wives. And the reality is this: as a wife, by default of definition of your title, you are in a support role. You are to augment that man's castle and help him with what he has going on. So if you want to be a wife, you're going to have to concede and give up certain things to help that man excel. Because here's the reality. When a man's in a leadership position and thriving, you're going to thrive as a byproduct of being with him. But if a woman is in a leadership position, as you were describing earlier, where you're thriving, you don't want that guy to thrive with you. You're going to find a man that can compete with you. That's the difference between men and women. Women are incapable of leading men, typically, especially if they're of lower socioeconomic status than themselves. Men, though, are okay with that. Women don't like to share their excess resources. Men are built to do it. So what she's describing is the reason why she's willing to quit her business in pursuit of a family is because she understands that her gift in humanity is to be able to bear children and bring a man a family. That's her role. And honestly, we have the numbers to show it. Women tend to be happier when they're married and have children versus chasing a career. The thing is this: you guys are young right now, so you don't understand this yet. But I'm telling you, as you get older, your mindset is going to start to change. The biological clock is going to start ticking. You're going to realize, damn, I'm about to hit 30. I might not be able to have kids, etc. Now, I know that you already have kids, so you've gotten that taken care of.
And I have my tubes tied, so I can't even have kids.
Fantastic for you. But the point I'm trying to make is,
you chose the wrong guy.
Most women.
No, you're right, and I see where you're going.
Most women, if they had a choice, if you took 100 women and you asked them, what's going to fulfill you more? A career where you're making a lot of money and you're a boss bitch, or having a man that you love, admire, and respect, and a family and children? Most women are going to derive that pleasure from the children.
Let me come in here. She said she dated a loser and gave children to the loser. I don't know, maybe 2, 3 to the so-called loser. And then guess what? She now went and tied her womb. Meaning, I don't understand what that means, but it means she can no longer give birth. She has, maybe it can be reversed, I don't know, but it means she has cut it off. Maybe cut off her womb, whatever. Now she's a single mother with family. Now she is here expecting to get a man that will now come and marry her at how old? Say 25 or 24. Can't remember. I know all of them were less than 20, less than 26 years old, except that Arabian girl or Muslim girl. So, meaning any man coming, she won't be able to produce child for that man. The man that is going to come to now take over take care of our children that do not belong to him, and yet she cannot give a child to that man, and then the man will take this kind of big responsibility. Man, she didn't know she wasn't supposed to say this. I mean, this is a big red flag to any man to walk away from people. The other man, they might end up saying, okay, let me marry her or have a serious relationship with her. It's probably a man that already have children as well, maybe like grown-up children, honestly. Grown-up children, not even young children. It's the only person that can get serious with her. Just why would he gain spending all the money, resources on you when you can't? There's no possibility that he's going to get a child from you. It makes no sense. Then you can just go and get another young girl who is more feminine than you, speaks like a woman, can give him child, younger than you, who doesn't have trauma. Because what you are displaying here is that the trauma you acquired from your previous relationship, you are going to dump it on your new man.
Children, because your career is not going to stay there and take care of you in your old age and give you something to look forward to. Women typically derive their pleasure from people. Men are more interested in things. And people typically tends to come in the form of a family for women.
Yeah, he's right. Men are more interested in things. People that know me know I'm a car person. I have no desire for family, to have a family. Some might wonder why. That's who I am. I'm more interested in things. Cars. Yeah, let's carry it. At least the one that is more pronounced, everybody around me knows. Even those not around me, that at least know my activities online. I'm more interested in cars than having a child. To be honest, as stupid as it sounds, that's who I am. If I have that desire, you think I will have? I don't need to be married to have a child. Every man knows that. So if I wanted to have a child, I would have had a child. But no desire. Because but you are wasting. What's the point of living here? Come on, maybe I'll do it in a different way. But I know people always look at having children as a man, living legacy and the rest. It's a good thing. Maybe depending on your religion or whatever. People like us have gone beyond all those things. We understand why we are on this earth. So I don't want to go into that.
And they have the studies. They've shown as feminism has gotten stronger, women have gotten more rights, made more money, become more successful, they've become less happy. Anxieties went up. Depressions went up. 1 in 4 women nowadays in the United States is on some kind of antidepressant medication or anti-anxiety. And that comes from this whole boss babe mentality. I'm going to do everything a man can do, etc. Just because a woman can do everything a man can do does not necessarily mean that she should do it. For example, women can go serve in the military and go in infantry, right? They can do the same things a man can do. However, we all know that if you took 20,000 troops that were men and 20,000 troops that were women, and they went into war, the men are going to have a way higher likelihood of actually winning. Just because you're capable of doing it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it. So all I'm saying is this, for the ladies out there, if you want to chase a career and get your bag and make money, fantastic. But understand that you can't have it all. the very guys that you're competing for, you're going to lose them to women like her that are willing to give up their career, that are willing to build a family, and that are willing to help that man with his career. Because men, especially super successful men, want a helpmate. They don't want a competitor. They don't want some aggressive masculine chick that's going to try to compete with them. They don't want that.
That's fine.
They want peace.
So yeah, I would say I agree with him. So the thing is, yeah, the more successful a man is financially, the less headache he wants from a female. Any person he wants to bring into his life, female, even from male as well. You know, I mean, imagine a rich man has a houseboy and the houseboy is giving him headache. Come on, out immediately. Get another person. He has all the options. Doesn't need to waste time. You know, it's not like you are doing it for him for free. That he'll be begging you. It's only a poor man that will be begging because he doesn't have the option of getting another person easily to be washing your car for free. You know, if you can afford it, hey, out, another person is available. Same thing with security man. You know, so that's the point. The other thing I would say or add is, see, if you don't want to, there's nothing wrong with, okay, traditionally there's something wrong, but then if you just, okay, you look at it and weigh your option. See, you really want to be a career woman and you are not married yet. There's people who are already married and they'll be able to work it out with their husband and they pursue their career. They stay married. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're not yet married and you are focused on career. You want to be, like they say, boss babe. You want to be head, you know, have people under you. Just understand you are limiting your chances of getting what they regard as high quality or high value men. That, in other words, not just a rich man, because the more money woman make, the more you want somebody on that same level or higher than her, not somebody below her. So such men will not want you. That's the truth. They will not want you there because they know you will be able to fall into their own time. You'll be submissive to them. It's as simple as that. So they will want somebody who will be submissive, someone younger, who doesn't have an idea that, oh, I'm educated, I'm this, I maybe have more degrees than you do. So how dare you to come and tell me what to do? They will look for somebody else who will not give them this kind of better. They have that option. So they don't need to beg for any woman to come into their life. They have women falling for him to say, call themselves, not to even think of asking them out. So you can only get a polar person or somebody who you like looking for a woman to grab, to survive. So in that case, you are basically the husband.
That's fine.
That's fine.
So as long as
I love the hustle.
But and
I
that's
like when I set a goal and I accomplishment. I
that's
love
fine.
it.
That's fine. But all I'm saying is that understand that as you become successful as a woman, you're going to become a victim of your success when it comes to dating and relationships. But for men, as we become more successful and earn more money, we get more options. As you become successful and earn more money, you lose options. That's what it is. I just want women to understand that you can't have it all. You can't be hyper masculine, boss babe, making all this money, etc., and getting the men that you want. Now, are there exceptions to the rule? Beyonce, or whatever. I know they're gonna hit me with the celebrities. Absolutely. But don't forget that Jay-Z still cheated on Beyonce and she stayed with him because she knows deep down he has the leverage. She doesn't. She's old. She's not as attractive as she used to be. Jay-Z is in his prime. He's older and he can go get a bad 21-year-old at any second. So she knows I don't have the leverage anymore. I've outpriced myself out of the market. I'm too famous. I'm too successful. I make too much money. 99% of men cannot fuck with me. So I have to stick with Jay-Z. Jay-Z, however, has no problem dating down. And that's a hyperinflated, I guess, analogy as to what happens as a woman as you earn more money and become successful. You will become a victim of your success when it comes to dating and relationships because the very man that you want isn't necessarily looking for you.
Right.
Yeah, and I have another thing to add. Who's to say that you can't have all these accomplishments while being provided for. So
I
you're saying
said
that you want to do things for yourself and you want to make these milestones. Who's to say that you can't go to school while being at home? Like your man is helping you
I
pay
said
for your
that.
school. Who's to say that your man can't help you pay for your business? You know, like there are things.
I said that.
Yeah, she said
I
that.
said
I don't
that.
know, but it just
No, she
seems like
shouldn't.
it's either one or the
No,
other.
she
It is.
shouldn't. That's what. Come on, you're a liar. She said she was saying, no, why would I leave my business? Why would I leave my career? No, you leave yours and join mine. Yeah, women are lying.
No,
It
it's
doesn't have to
either
be.
you can be a
It's-
boss babe or you're nothing at all.
I've
It
heard of
is. It is like
I
that.
think the biggest takeaway from what they were saying is that we're not going to give up our career for a man, which is fine, completely acceptable. But what I'm saying is that the more successful you become, let's say you're earning $100,000 per year, whatever.
You're more lonely.
You're the guy that you're looking for that's making that kind of money, or better yet, more than likely making more money than you are, right? Because that's what women want. On average, women want a man that makes about 27% more money than they do. So let's say you guys make $100,000 a year. You're going to want a guy that makes around 127, 130K per year. There's going to be a very good chance that he's going to tell you, you need to cut your hours back. I want to have a family, or you need to start helping me more with my business versus yours. And as a woman, you're kind of put in a difficult position. Am I going to concede and help this man and kind of put my business to the back burner in pursuit of his? I would say you should, because when he wins, you win as a byproduct. But if it was to switch around and let's say he quit his job for you, let's keep it all the way 1,000. Any man that's going to sit there and put their woman in an authority position to run his life, your vagina's going to dry. You're going to lose attraction for him.
I would
Women want
agree.
leaders.
I would agree, but it has to be the right man, because a lot of
Fair.
women
Of course.
will
Fair.
submit to the wrong man, and then they're just fucking themselves over. They waste 5-10 years, and then you're done.
What she talks about, I wonder who is going to date her. Talks like a man. The energy she moves. What do you mean by a right man? That's the thing. So when they say the right man, so you're saying he has to be a richer man, because that's what they usually mean. Richer, someone richer than they are, or makes more money than they are. In that case, you are limiting the pool of men to pick from, because the more money you make, the more you cut to yourself off from majority of men. So it will be only that little, very little percentage, 2%, 1%, 5% maximum, that make more money than you do, because you're already rich or make more money than majority of men. So what will happen? Those ones that make more money than you do, they now have a lot of options. Instead of going to someone that won't even have chance for him to start dating you, every time he calls you, you are busy at work, please don't disturb me. Or you're always traveling from one country to another for your business. So it's basically not dating. So it will not be only on phone, two of you will be discussing. I can as well go for somebody who just finished school that hasn't gotten a job. You'll be like, come on, still young, can give me baby, it's fine, come. Maybe I'll set up a nursery school for you to manage. Nursery school means before 1 p.m., you are done with the school activities, you're back home, raising my family, taking care of the house. Why wouldn't he do that? He has the option. He has the money to do that. So why would you go for somebody who is busy doing up and down? Then tomorrow when he cannot see you and he needs some sexual satisfaction, and go for anybody available. Then hey, he cheated on you. When you are busy finding everywhere, expect who is going to satisfy his sexual needs? I want you to apply your logic. Understand how men thinks.
So, I mean, I made that choice before. I
When
wasted
do
a
you
few
know
years.
it's the right man?
You'll
That's
know.
the thing. That's the
You'll
thing.
know.
That's
Yeah,
why
you
I always
think
say
you
it.
know.
Women get
felt
mad
like
when I
I
say this
knew.
shit. This is why you gotta involve your brother, your male cousins, your uncle in the whole dating process. Because when you bring male counterparts from your family, they're gonna be able to see red flags that you might not necessarily pick up on from the beginning. So, I get where a lot of
Dude, would they even listen? I won't even listen. In fact, these days, I want to do into certain things. To time for my own family to say some things for regards to what you say. But my point is, these days, women don't like bringing men, they'll say, okay, please evaluate this man for me. What do you think? Only one girl, only one. Interesting. One girl did that. One of my cousins did that. Just remembered now. Of all my relations, everybody, all the people, all the females I have, I'm related to by blood, whether by direct to the same mother or aunties or whatever. Only one girl did that to me. Hey, what's the assessment of this guy? He proposed to me. What do you think? No, there are actually more than one. One was a friend, like schoolmate, when we graduated. So she was like, hey, you know this guy, he has proposed to me. What do you think? Should I go ahead? Do you think it will work? This and that. So I could say maybe I'm an outsider, but we are very good when we are in school, university. Now I'm talking about inner circle. It was only one girl. I won't mention her name. No, they don't get. That's the thing. They don't even if you say, well, we can see from other fellow men, that this guy may not be the best for you. But then we don't listen.
Women are coming from, because since we live in a everyone is equal world mindset, right? Or Western
That's
world.
what I mean. We don't even listen. I mean, how dare you? They will even ask for you. So if you now come to give that your opinion, you'll be like, who even asked for it? How dare you interfere in my personal relationship with my fiancé? Who are you to decide who for me to marry? Those days are gone. We are a male in a family has that authority, whether it's the first son or the last son or son as a male. Back then, every male in a family has authority, some form of authority over the females, because they may be except the mother. Even once you grow up as an adult, you have some authority, especially in that community, over your mother. Trust me, as a man, just to become a man. But now, because everybody is educated now, so before you even say, well, the female might even be the making, once we get their job, making more money than the other person in the family. So who are you to, who is asking for your opinion in the first place? Oh man, so